Good morning, Mr. Alves. As students of year 2, Civic Life and Ethics, we have an interview to conduct with a civic actor, and as such, we've chosen you. Before we begin our interview, I'd like to introduce myself and my team. My name is Amanda James.
My name is Edith Sukra.
And my name is Susanna.
My name is Alves. I'm the Culture and Youth Officer for Region Number 2. I've been doing this job for over 20 years, not just as a youth officer, but as I involved in civic activities in my community, working with different youths in different communities along Region Number 2 and also outside of Region Number 2.
So, my first question to you, can you please tell us about your background and what actually, how is it that you became a civic actor?
Well, what motivated me to get more involved into civic activities or more so into community development activities? Growing up in a community where volunteerism, togetherness is very dominant, and also in the Christian background in our church, you had to be like volunteering in the church. Like as a server, you work in the church, you help out with the priests, you help out with what they got to do, and then I later joined the church youth group, that is the Bartholomew Anglican youth group, and also be a part of other groups in Queenstown. And that's where I started off from, and gaining more confidence and more passion of seeing things done, and like knowing that things need to be done, but you're not having like person to do it. So I just like decided, all right, I'm gonna stand up and take a stand to do it, and then eventually with the years I just grow more passion of getting involved.
So, just to highlight first, what are some of your personal experiences or events that actually that pushed you to become the person you are today?
My personal experiences was with the President Youth Award program. Like given an opportunity to be a part of it because it's a volunteer organization and it's internationally known, and it was also like free too, and I had a lot of free time, and it also focused on the areas that I like academic expedition. I like the outdoors, so that's one thing that motivated me to be a part of the program. I started off as a participant, ended up completing all 3 levels, the bronze, silver, gold. Go over to be a unit leader, field assistant, and now here I am as a youth culture officer for Region Number 2. Still working under this Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports. So that's my personal endeavor. What motivates me more to stay on the party.
Are there any specific issues of or injustice that actually that particularly motivate your work?
Yeah, and well, we talk about injustice, and you find like a lot of persons that want to do things, they cannot do it because of various challenges, barriers, whether in the community or in personal life. Because some of the challenges some people have is the resource. Some people have the resource, but they don't have the know-how, how to go about getting it done. Some people have the resource and know how to go about getting it done, but then they don't have the courage to go and get it done. So those are some of the things, motivate me. And for some reason, everybody always like to put me in the front to be the go-getter.
Alright, I'm going to take over from here. My question to you is, what are some of the key initiatives or campaigns you've been involved?
My key initiative is, or my passion more is like youth development, community development. Seeing changes in individual life, like the young people, and seeing things change in different communities. So like I was said earlier, I work in different communities along region number 2 as far as in the hinterland, like Pomeroon, Bethany, Mashabo, even as far as region 1, Morocco. I was tasked with responsibility to set up the President Youth Award program here. And out from that venture, you were able to partner with BITS, Board of Industrial Training Program, to start training up there. And now we, BITS, Board of Industrial Training Program is a big thing now in Morocco. So networking and partnership, that's a big success for me. So the thing is, like, you want to hear my name calling, like, because when I do things, I really don't do it for my personal fame or so forth. Just partner, move along, and get things done. Also work with other recognized local and international organizations. But like I said earlier, you wouldn't like hear my name or see my name in the newspaper, but we do a lot of work on the box, in the box.
Another question. Can you share some of your successes or victories throughout your advocacy work?
Well, some of my success and victory is one like in the line of sports, but to was able to have football, the football body set up back in region 2. I know football, as you all know, is a big thing back into the region. But the thing is that, like, again, a lot of boys wouldn't know that because I just do what I gotta do, and because that's, as a leader, that is what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be there all the time. You're supposed to be able to move on, and you still, when you look back, you see other people carrying your tasks, right? Also, like in Mashabo, Bethany, Macy, Tapukuma, you were able to, like, the through Food Board, we were able to collaborate to help with IT. Back then when they had the IT hubs working, we had the trail from multi-school. They used to be going out to these locations to program these computers for free. Like go out and spend a weekend, camp out, and they will do those kind of work. Also, well, my achievement, like what I feel proud of, and I know the young people feel proud, like every time they pass down in some nursery school, the drawing you see there, that was done by freestyle young people. Those are young people from Universal Secondary School. The one you see at Richmond Nursery School was done by the participants of Anne Regina Multilateral School. Welcome to Mashabo sign, that was done by the young people. So those once the young people feeling happy, I'm feeling happy. Presently now we have in Bishwal, who is from Ramdial from Esquero. He was a part of our youth program too. He's back here in Guyana. He's a big successful story for the region too, because he coming back from the full program through the US Embassy. Coming back, and so you see how those are my success, right? But I wouldn't really claim it as that. But once you see they doing something positive, that makes me feel happy.
Can you list one of those successes that you're most proud of?
One success that I'm most proud of is like seeing the village of Queenstown now, like over 2,000 individuals for one benefiting from food. Because I was given the task to set up that body by the president as a young person, didn't know much about leadership, community leadership management. Now I have to be working with persons who are older than me, more experienced than me. And now I, just given that task, hey, you go and do this thing and set it up. And now the group in Queenstown, the food group in Queenstown, is not just serving the people of Queenstown. It's also is used as a hub for food report. So whenever food report having a major activity in Region 2, they use Queenstown as like the local head office to stockpile whatever it is to get the paperwork done, and then we move forward. So that is one of my biggest success. every month whenever distribution comes, I feel good. And speaking about that, the former director or the CEO of Fruity Board, he said to me, he said, I don't want to see you. I don't have to see you in person. Every time I come here and I see the auditorium full, I know I see you. How about it? You're seeing things happen, right? So that's one of my biggest successes.
Alright, so my question, I have two questions for you. So the first question, what are some strategies you use to influence policy and bring about change?
One of my strategies is interacting, networking, partnering with other like-minded persons, and also anybody that is having an interest in getting things done. So on my daily walkabout, I will like interact with person to find out what it needs, and what's the problem, what's happening, how we can get things done, where we can go and get things done. So that's one day we like I will go about advocating, trying to get things done, trying to make a change, and even include the persons who are not like that popular. So and when even interact with the guys at the workshop, some people people refer to them as mad people, and there's one how me and them will be communicating, but everybody got a story to tell, and from that story you put it into your collection, and you're able to put together a package that can help with your journey and your goal and your objective, and also work along with the necessary groups that could help you to bring about that change.
So my final question is, what are some of the biggest challenges you face as a civic activist?
The biggest challenge is the resources. Sometimes resources, so, resources is one, because sometimes when you want it, you cannot get it. And resources doesn't necessarily mean like money. Sometimes the facility, you want to get different programs done. At the time when the young people want it to be done, but it cannot be done on that time. So that's how you will do the networking, reaching out to other people to help you bring about those success.
So, our last question for you is how do you measure the success and the impact of your advocacy efforts?
How I measure it is by seeing the young people, seeing the changes. So like when you have like when you go on social media or on the news, in the newspaper, you can see like a name like Bishmore, you can see like Sabina Rashid, you can see like your grad who is presently doing pilot. He's we have a culture camp going on. At the end of that 3 weeks, seeing all the young people together and all a smile, in the nice color coming, showing off this circuit, and those are the things that make me feel real good. Because, and also the thing is that when we start, I check on the time we start interacting. It was a month ago, a day ago, a week ago, until where we are now. The changes, you must be able to recognize some level of changes in somebody or in the community. And if you not see like that happening, just go back with the drawing board, try to get it back fixed, and see how we can do it. But you must be able to bring about some change. Even if it's just one person.
And we must commend on the board that you've been doing. I must see, and I can speak for the girls as well, that you have been doing a tremendous job, and just hope, and I know that you will continue doing so, and one day you'll be flying so high, you probably could take one of us, or even all three of us under your wings.
Well, actually, I'm already flying because I was given a 1 month opportunity to be a part of the U.S. Exchange Program, International Volunteer
Oh,
Program
that's
exchange.
amazing.
program in the USA where like we had like about 20 persons from different countries that do volunteer work. We get to experience different states in the USA. See how they do volunteerism work, how their organization put together the activities and so forth. And also I was also given a next opportunity to go to China to be a part of a youth leadership seminar. And the recent one, which I say stand out, like doing the closing remarks on the virtual same leadership thing, and they would have asked me to do that out of all the persons. So those are some of the success, and yes, I'm never selfish. Once opportunity presents itself, I always put it out to young people, and I always encourage them to make full use of it.